Peace, beloved. It is Jen the Mystic once again. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel and watching this video today. So, this week is the most fire-heavy week that we are going to have energetic-wise this entire year. We just got to get into it because it's going down, beloved. It's going down. Okay. So the full moon in Aquarius that happened on August the 3rd is the basically it was the match, the lighter, the ignition, the friction that it is that we needed to get all of the energies up and moving around that are going to be carrying us through the end of this year. Literally. Okay, so if you watched my full moon in Aquarius video that I recorded, full moon in Aquarius, it should be the video before last that I posted, then you're right on time and you know where we are. If not, feel free to watch it because it literally is the spark that is kicking off all of this fire that we have going on right now. Okay, so after the full moon in Aquarius, where we had the moon in Aquarius at 11 degrees and the sun in Leo at 11 degrees, meeting up for that full moon, which was kind of epic, right? Okay, so after we had that magical, magnificent opposition come together, then we went straight into the Lion's Gate, which opened up on the 8th of August. So just 5 days later. So we literally have energies running into each other, building up on each other, mixing each other up, turning each other around. Okay, so that is what happened on the 8th. The Lion's Gate opened up. If you're not too sure about what exactly the Lion's Gate is, it happens every 8/8. So every August the 8th. Okay, during Leo season, we have this amazing alignment where the belt of Orion, the 3 stars on Orion's belt, line up with the pyramids in Egypt. Okay, so the center star on Orion's belt lines up directly with the pyramid of Giza. All right, and then we have the brightest star that we have that we can see with our naked eye from our planet Sirius. We have the Earth and Sirius come into a specific alignment, which actually brings the star closer to us. We're able to see it even brighter in the sky. And then also the Earth itself is in alignment with the vertex point for our entire solar system. Okay, so that's what happens when the Lion's Gate opens. All right, and that is usually between 8/8 and 8/18, 8/20. But just like the full moon in Aquarius, we have energy that overlaps and carries into and keeps on flowing. So after 8/8, we had Uranus go into retrograde in Taurus. Okay, that happened on the 15th of August. Now, Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius is the alchemist. Aquarius is the forward thinker. Aquarius is the one that is for equality and justice for all. Aquarius is the one that not only, you know what I'm saying, looks to higher heights, broadening, you know, moving up, basically raising the vibration of like all things, okay? But at the same time, making this so it is a rising tide that raises all boats instead of an individual thing, making it a hierarchy or a patriarchy situation. Aquarius just brings all of that down to basic level and then raise up. Okay, so that's the energy that we're dealing with now. Uranus is a very unstable, unpredictable planet. Very unstable, very unpredictable. However, Uranus is retrograde in Taurus, okay? Taurus is very stable, very grounded. It's a very luxurious earth sign, okay? So that happens on the 15th. All right, so we're just building up, we're just adding on to the energy. All right, and while we do have the Lions Gate closing, okay, between the 18th and the 20th, depending on where it is that you are in the world, while that is happening, we have the new moon in Leo coming through at 26 degrees Leo. The sun and the moon will be together, okay, at 26 degrees Leo at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so that's when that's going to be going down. And this transition is opening up a couple of multiple Grand Fire Trines in the chart. Okay, so if you don't know what a Grand Fire Trine is, it is when we have celestial bodies. So when we have planets, okay, that are in each of the different zodiac signs that represent fire. So we have, for instance, we have the South Node in Sagittarius. We have the Sun and Mercury in Leo. And then we also have Mars and Chiron in Aries. Okay. So when we have planets in all three of a specific element, such as fire this time around, and then all of those planets are making exact trines 120 degrees to each other, then that makes it a grand trine. Okay, so we already have, you know what I'm saying, planets in all three of the fire signs. However, we have planets inside of those zodiacs that are trining themselves. Okay, that is a grand fire trine. All right, and right now we have that happening with the South Node, with the Sun and Mercury, Chiron, and Aries. So we have multiple fire trines that are open right now, okay? And that's what we're working with this week. All right. So, as I said before, beloved, in the video with the full moon in Aquarius, okay? 11/11 was opening the gate for us. Now, think back, okay? Think back to Cancer season, okay? Think back to Cancer season. Think back to when we were in that direct opposition between, you know what I'm saying, the sun, the moon, Capricorn, and all of the planets that we have gone back and forth, okay? The energy was very stale. It was stagnant. We were stuck, okay? A lot of people were either overly emotional or just felt like they just could not do anything. They couldn't make anything stick. They couldn't move anything. Like, it was pandemonium. But, like I said, once we got into Leo season, everything was going to start moving. And that's exactly what's going on now, beloved. And we're going to keep moving, and we're going to continue moving, and we're going to start moving faster and faster and faster. And things are going to start shifting and changing and moving around like a Rubik's Cube, okay? Because that's literally what it is that we're doing right now, okay? We are going into a completely different age. We're going into the age of Aquarius, all right? And so the last age that we were in, that we were a part of, all of that mindset, the collective consciousness around that, what it is that we have already been through and experienced and decided that, no, we don't want that, okay? All of those things have to go away. All right, for our vibrations to change, not only change, but raise, for us to be able to walk, talk, hear, speak, and breathe in this world, on this planet, in this life that we all envision for ourselves. We're talking about micro and macro. Okay, we're talking about the way that you want to feel every day that you wake up when you get out of your bed, the life that you want to lead, how you want your life to feel to you as a human being on this earth, and then also how it is that we want to be able to live, move, communicate, and, preserve our planet, and how those things work and coincide together, micro and macro. Okay, so it's a lot. We have trines and grand trines for every single last element. So please don't think that fire signs are the only ones that get grand trines. No, we have grand earth trines, we have grand water trines, we have grand air trines. Okay. So with the new moon in Leo, okay, with the new moon in Leo, with us still fresh in the Lionsgate energy, with us just literally into our Grand Fire Trine energy that we have going on, and the new moon in Leo sitting at 26 degrees Leo, and then also with Mercury sitting right there, okay, in Leo. Intentions, beloved. If there was a time this year to set your intentions, now is the time to do it. Okay? And you know that I would never ever tell you, oh, you missed this portal, or you missed this moon, or you missed this energy, so now, you're not going to be able to do it. You missed it. Like, it's over with. Never ever. Okay? We have a Lion's Gate every year. All right? So, it's cool. But as far as time frames where it is the most impactful for you and your life, the times of year, or the different coordinations and aspects of the planet where you setting your intentions is the best use of your energy, all right, your focus, how it is that you are perceiving and looking at your life, the way that you would prefer for things to go, the way that you would prefer for your energy to flow, the way that you would prefer to feel. Now is one of those times that you most definitely want to do this. This is the perfect new moon to do this for. All right. Especially when we're talking about Leo, we're talking about the sun. We're talking about individuality. Okay? Individuality. All right? There's a strength in being an individual, okay? And that is what Leo is all about. Leo is all about being strong, being individual, being bold, and also lifting other people up, shining your light, being bright, being loud, taking up space, okay? Taking up space and not apologizing for it, all right? That is what Leo is most definitely 100% all about. And setting your intentions for this new moon, not even for the new moon, but in this new moon, especially with the energy that we have coming up for the rest of the year, it's most definitely what it is that you want to do. You do not want to miss this new moon ritual, okay? Whatever your new moon rituals are, you most definitely want to be on it. You want to be doing it because, yes, this is most definitely it for you. Now, with the fire trine that we have going on, okay, between the South Node, the Sun, Mercury, and Mars, all right, let's not forget that we still have our lovely trio that is still retrograding through Capricorn, okay? We still have that going on. We still have Neptune retrograding through Pisces, and now we have Uranus retrograding through Taurus, okay? Um, Balance, okay? If the energy of, all of this fire that has just been, just like throwing itself at you, just that's the way fire moves, beloved, okay? Fire moves that way. It's not, earth energy is very, gradual, very stable, you can see it coming. It builds up on itself, unless you're dealing with a landslide, because that happens, okay? But it builds up on itself, you know what I mean? You can see it coming. Water energy, okay? We can talk about, a nice pristine still lake, or we can talk about a raging rapid. You know what I mean? Tides go in, tides come out. It's very, very fluid, you know what I'm saying? But fire only does one thing. It all right, and it literally spreads to whatever it touches, whatever it's close to. Fire spreads, okay? Fire and air kind of sort of move the same way, all right? Because air is everywhere. It's even more flexible than water, all right? It gets into and out of everything. It bends, it shapes, it goes around, it does all of these things. And fire needs air to burn, okay? So if you're feeling overwhelmed, okay, if you're feeling overwhelmed by all of this energy that is just all of a sudden boom, bam, in your face, you know what I mean? Just as soon as Leo season comes in, it's like boom, 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 just like back to back. And you're like, what the? Don't forget that we have the balance of our gas giants, okay? Well, yeah, our gas giants, Jupiter and Saturn. And then also the smallest planet that we lay claim to that causes the most havoc, Pluto in Capricorn, okay? Anchoring us just all the way down. Just, okay? Hand around your ankle, pulling your foot down, putting your foot down on the ground. All of the sunlight, all of the energy, all of the bombardment, okay, of all of this movement and energy came in and it's still coming in that way, okay? It's coming in that way, so intense and so just like building up on top of each other and manifesting and manifesting and manifesting and more and more and more, because this has been, and it will continue to be until the end of the year, a very, very fire deficient year. We have not had a lot of fire energy popping off this year at all, okay? Mars has been in Aries, just causing all the havoc that he can, but he's one little planet, you know what I mean, in his home sign, causing all the havoc that he possibly can, and he's doing a damn good job. He's causing a lot of havoc, but it's just Mars by itself against all of this earth energy. My heart goes out to each and every one of you, everyone who is just riding this wave like it is a massive wave out in the ocean, and you just hanging 10 and you like, whoa, this is the shit. My heart goes out to you. Do all of the things. Keep going. This is your year. Keep going. Keep going. Keep doing it. Use your hindsight and use your vision. Use 2020 both ways. Hindsight and forward vision. Okay? That's what it is that we're here to do. We're going into another millennium. We're going into Aquarius, all right? So 2020, that's what it is that we're here to do. Look backwards and forwards, all right? What we don't want to do, what we do want to do. That's what it is that we're here to do. For everyone who feels like you're not going to make it. For everyone who feels like you're not going to make it through this, there's absolutely positively no reason why you wouldn't. At all. This specific time frame that we're in right now is the spiritual awakening for a lot of people. This is a lot of people's spiritual awakening. There is a, how am I supposed to live life this way? Like, are you serious? Like, what is it that I'm supposed to do? Okay. Being just extremely confused, knowing that you don't know what it is that you want to do, where it is that you want to go, how it is that you want to be, but knowing damn well that this ain't it. There's absolutely positively no reason why you will not make it through this at all. Get extremely comfortable with who you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good, the bad, and the ugly, because you are an amazing person. We need to have duality, because if we're all in oneness, then we have no contrast. And contrast is important to your focus. All right, so I love you all from the bottom of my heart. We will be going live Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube. All right. If you are not following me on my social medias, I will put them here so that you are able to reach out to me at my social media homes and also stay in contact. I like to stay in contact with you all. I read every single last comment. I follow those who follow me. I most definitely do, because I like to get to know you. I like the interaction. I do this for the people that I get to meet and interact with, and basically just be nosy. Basically just be nosy, and you know what I'm saying? See how it is that different people that come together from different places, different time frames, different ages, how we all come together and do this human thing. You know what I mean? Peace, beloved. I will see you soon.